Ryzen Lunar Colony. Do you think South Korea is having a communication problem? No, like they're still like rotating everywhere. I think they just got they over ulted, and then at this level when you over ult, you kind of put yourself at a disadvantage if the other team is doing like good on ults. Like you say, like South Korea there wasted their bongos, bapples, and Mei ulti when they could probably just win with Mei ulti, and then now they have their bongos and now their bapples for like the next fight, right? Because going to that next fight they had no ultimates, and that's why US won, because they had more ultimates to be able to use, and then in overtime you need like every ultimate matters, so they just lost there because ultimate usage. So this is fine. They want to shield up Sinatra on like top left. That's kind of just the best Bastion spot. Let's see, South Korea is going for the Mei Hanzo, so they might look to either wall across or wall up Sinatra. They are going with the Zen, so they're going with like a full damage comp instead of the Ana to try and get to sleep. So I don't know. Doing this, I feel like they should maybe. I guess Far's not that good, so I guess they just need to go with the Mei. But ooh, I guess a little cut out there. Super now trying to body block for Sinatra, so still good positioning by them. Now it's kind of just clean up since they got a couple picks. I don't know. I just don't see the, unless they're gonna try and like, what South Korea is playing super split. Like if they want to try and close on the Bastion, then they need to push in together. Maybe you can leave Carpe main, but the rest of your team needs to like, I don't know. Their comp is so weird. Like they want to do so many things at once, right? They have Badosin, but then they have IDK, and then Carpe for like all like range. So it's like you're not even able to close the distance, but then they have Architect who wants to get close to be able to get like the freezes and stuff. I don't know, like their comp's pretty weird to break a Bastion comp. They could go like the Pharah Hanzo, and then they have all that shield break. They can even go like a Sombra if they really wanted to, because they're on Widow. And camp the Widow and then get a pick on Bastion. I think their comp is not that good into what US is running. Like it's just really weird. Yeah, Team US is now all South Korea. Yeah, I think this the World Cup viewer is kind of messed up here. So Choi's trying to go in through left. Like to me, like look, like Choi's going off by himself. I guess he's trying to go on like the flank or something, but it's like their team is just playing so. I feel like they're playing for themselves and not playing as a group, right? Because they can see US is like together the whole time. What is that? Sinatra living? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he lives. The Choi's still on the behind. Like there is like play to have like Sig play behind, but I mean I guarantee you if Choi was there in the main to be able to eat some of that damage, then like half their team doesn't die there. Like I get he's trying to go on the flank to get some damage in, but is it really helping that much? I don't know. Alright, but let's see the ultimates. They have 5 coming up for South Korea, and US has Bongo and Sig ult. So we'll probably see Space probably use it when they like try and go through like a choke point on like the squishies like the Hanzo, the Zen, the Bap. Probably look for Sig ult on one of those guys. Super's probably just gonna Bongo behind this little like pillar here if they don't engage, and then what South Korea is probably gonna do is Dragon to force a rotate. So they're probably Dragon up top here. They're trying to, when the Bastion gets up, Ma's gonna look for a halt off the top, and then once he gets halted off the top, then they'll probably look to engage off of that. Because the main thing with Bastion, if you can force him to get out of turret form, then that's when you look for the halts. So there's the Dragon. Oh, he kind of missed the Dragon. Smoth was able just to survive just by putting in the field on his side. But trying to gain the kill on Snatcher with his Graflex, and now those three are down. It is all South Korea. Swapped on top, yeah, or bad production. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, it is confusing. So you guys have to just not look at the top. Just cover it up, dude. Just look at the names. But this is a good spot for the Bastion comps, like playing up there, this top right spot. This is kind of like the best 4 Bastions, because if you go top left, there's a way for them to rush onto you, but top right, there's no way. They have to go under you. And now since they just used their dragon and stuff, there's not really anything to deter them from top unless they're throwing up their May ulti. So what Moth's gonna do is probably just put his window in front of Snatcher here when they try to push out. There's their square. Probably see Moss soon, I think, maybe. I guess they're just gonna wait it out and then use theirs after. So that was good. That was a good cutout by US. There's bongos and their window. Ooh, that was a huge mail to by Architect. Now Corey's just kind of frags out there. Alright, let's see. Let's go back a little bit. How do they live this? So the freeze comes out. Okay, so it's just Snatcher's alive in tank form. Corey's on the other side of the flank. Okay. So they just Corey and Snatcher just frag out and win those 1v1s. That's how they end up holding it. South Korea definitely had the advantage with everybody frozen and stuff, but they ended up losing that fight because of that. It's crazy how Super didn't get any play time last season of Overwatch League. I mean, he played during GOATs, and then I think they thought that Smurf had the better Orisa, but this is kind of showing that, you know, Super can play all the heroes. But I think that's, they just wanted to, either Smurf's Orisa was better at the time, and then Super just got really good now, or they were just comfortable since they were winning with Smurf on Orisa. Why change something that's not broke, you know? Let's see. So US has Drag, Sigult, and South Korea only has their Sigil coming up. So they're going to have to take a probably dry fight. They probably just look for a pull dragon when they try and go like top. I don't know. I really do not like this spot that South Korea is choosing to go. Like, they're going top left. Yeah, they can like break shield, but like they're just playing into Bastion. Like, they're literally, this is what Bastion wants, play like a hard distance. I feel like they should play a comp that gets on top of Bastion. Like, they can literally go under, look for like a pull or something. But playing top like this, they're literally just playing for ultimates. Like, they need to wait for a May ulti, they need to wait for a dragon. It's like they're just wasting so much time. The Super is going to have his shield up. They're going to look to break it, and then now he has his shift to be able to block the rest. Yep, there we go. Then after that, you know, they're just going to put their next shields again. Yeah, so it's just really good shield rotation. When shields go down, they use their shift, and then if everything's down, then they drop down and... Looks like they're going bottom left. Yeah. Ooh, Carpe gets a good shot on the Snatcher there. Oh. Oh yeah, this was when Carpe got like that huge flank. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What is it doing? Oh god. Please. Okay, thank god. Okay. So let's look at Carpe here. Yeah, dude, Carpe just freaking right behind him. Like, you can't even dodge a dragon that you don't even know is coming from behind. So it's just a really good play by flank by Carpe there. Super doing really well. It doesn't prove that Smurf isn't better, right? No, it definitely does not. Definitely does not. Smurf could definitely still be like 100% better. It just shows that he can play, because I know some people are saying that Super can't play Orisa. That was like the speculation. So Smurf can definitely 100% still be better, but at least we know Super does play and can play Orisa. All right, so let's see. So South Korea is going with the Reaper Doom. So they're probably like to do like a hard engage as they're going through like the choke point here. And since Sinatra's on the Sombra, they're gonna have to play like a little bit passive, wait for like a hack, and then get an engage on the once they get like a hack target in the middle of the fight. So right now they're just waiting for Sinatra to get the scouting in. So Sinatra's giving the information. Sinatra looking to go under. Super might look for a pull here. Yep, there's the pull off the top. He didn't quite get him, but that's the right idea that you want to do with Orisa. They got the hack onto Carpe, which is huge. They dropped a point, taking that Reaper out. And now it's just winning the duels on point. So watch Raucous. Maybe Sinatra while we're waiting for Super to get back in position again. Oh, does he swap into the Doom? Oh yeah, so he's getting one fight and now they're swapping the Doom. All right. Sakura definitely is gonna have an ult advantage because they swap late, but I want they just TP to point. Yeah, I want to just TP to point forehead. All right, so this is a good. This kind of plays into South Korea's hands because they're going through a tiny choke point like this. Architect gets an easy punch against this right side wall. Plus Bedosin, since he has his Cole, he's probably going to use as they're coming up, and then they get like a 6-man like hit by the Cole. So I don't know if I particularly like them going top like this, but it is like one of the only ways they can go. They could try and go like under the point like they did last time with the pull. But I think they might just be looking to maybe get cooldowns out here. So there's both. Cole's going. Super has no like anything to stay alive, and then yeah, he just gets punched into the wall. Now Architect can just hard frag. And now South Korea has an even bigger ult advantage. System restart initialized. I always on Super for any reason. I don't mind it because I like it just running. Oh yeah, I'm just doing it because since like a lot of people that watch me are like main tank players, so whenever I do like the VOD reviews, I just like to do it on usually like focusing on like the main tank stuff, since it's like a pretty like VOD role and there's not that much content out there that actually helps like a lot of the main tank players. So yeah, when I just do on this just to help a lot of the main tank players get better, and then it still helps like the bunch of DPS because then if you know what your main tank player is trying to do, then you can still play around. So it still helps other people watching, but I try and like help a little bit towards the main tank side. Any main tank players? Yeah, dude, they're a dying breed. Main tanks are a dying breed, so I need to help them out as much as possible. Yeah. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm focusing more. I just focus on Super because I want to try and help them out as much as possible. Because anybody can just like watch the Overwatch World Cup and like you can go like fight by fight and then have like analysis and stuff like that. I might do that just for like the China match, but for this one, at least it'll help people out in the current meta. Because right now they're pretty much playing all the comps that you play in actual comp right now. So all this is perfect for understanding how to play risks and all this stuff. Okay, so South Korea does have the ult advantage. They have their Doom, they have their Bongos, and they have Beat. IDK is probably not going to use his Beat till Space Hat uses his Flux, so those are just going to wash out. but we'll probably see Mono maybe use his Bongo early here, or go for like a pull Architect's Doom ult and then save Bongos if they get a couple picks off there. But I think US probably should go bottom left or bottom right and look for the pull off the top. I don't think going top right's like the best, but I don't know. Looks like they want to go top right again. Like, I think going bottom left and then you just run under is literally like the play, unless they're trying to bait out ultimates. This could be what they're doing here because they know it's going to be a dry fight, I guess. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're going to go top right. They have no ultimates, right? They want to get the fight overdone as fast as possible and then take as many ultimates as possible and then make them use ults, because you know they're probably going to use either Flux, Bongos, or Doom ult. So I guess it's a smart play by US. That's what they're trying to do right now, is just build out ultimates and get the fight done with. So there's the push out, there's the Doom ult, and then there's the Bongos and beats. Yeah, that's definitely an over beat by IDK. Did he get low? I don't know why he would invest beats here. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think South Korea is literally losing these fights is because they keep over ulting like this. They use Doom, Bongos, and Beat, and now they don't have a Beat for Sigil. So Space now has a free Sigil. They're going to drop down to half HP when they land, and then it's kind of just like free pickings for the rest of the DPS. Because now US has 6 ultimates coming up on the board, and they don't have Beat or anything to stop it. So yeah, so there's the Beat from Mata, keep him alive. Nice, Super got a good pull on a Choi. There's the Bongos come out. And now they should probably just start regrouping on a point here, yeah. So Super and Space getting a nice regroup call on point. That's why everybody's rotating here. Sancho does get caught out though. Maybe playing top right, so South Korea can definitely get the stop here. But then you try and focus Carpe here. Oh, Choi with the double. Wow. Yeah, I think Sinatra getting caught out definitely made them lose the fight. Everybody went to point, but Sinatra was staying out. Let me see. I want to see what. I think he was just having the fight when everybody else was rotating the point. Okay, so he uses his ult up here. Okay. So he just tried to get a pick. Yeah. And everyone else was already at a point. Yeah, that was kind of like a split by, I guess, US. Like a couple people, Rockets and Snatcher were top right, and the rest were on point taking the fight. And then based on that, then Choi just comes in with like a fucking big ass slam, wins them the fight there. But that was definitely a fight for US to win. It's kind of funny how many of the Shock are in this game. Oh yeah, dude, Shock has like a an all-star roster, man, with all them players. So they're going left side. I like this type of push. The reason why they're going left side now instead of going right side is because since they have Sinatra on Sombra, they want to try and play distance and let Sinatra get a hack before they engage. If they went top right, then they're just gonna it plays into South Korea's comp where they want to just like hard engage on them, especially since now they have like ball and whatever, they just want like to get a hard engage. So that's why they're going to the left and playing like a little bit slower. So they get the hack onto Mono there. He's already in old form, but he can't put another shield, so they capitalize on that, which is good. Now they need to focus the Carpe that's in the back there. If they can kill the Reaper on point, then be good. And then yeah, good DPS by Corey there. I think maintain will probably make it 10 to 15 to 5 minutes at best. Yeah, they need to add some more main tanks, dude. Just like when Sigma got added, then at least there's more people playing Sigma. But, you know, it's still like nobody wants to play main tank. Yeah, thanks for following, man. Alright, so going to this fight, US doesn't really have any ultimates. South Korea does have their bongos and their beat. So we'll probably see Brosen use probably like Bongo Cole maybe to build some ultimates here, and US is just going to play it slow, try and build ultimates, and then after they do that, then they'll drop to point. Because they don't really have anything to really hard engage with here. Alright, so yeah, there we go. They're going top. Oh, no, hard engage. Oh, there's a nice good EMP. I didn't even know Snatcher pulled his EMP that fast. This is a good EMP by Snatcher. I got like 3. But let me see how that happened. How did... Okay, so Snatcher goes in. EMP's 3. There's Cole. And then there's the beat comes out. Okay. I don't know if beat was necessary. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't seem like they needed the beats. They're all full HP. I think I might. They're up 2. I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't think everyone actually took any damage from the beat. I know we're kind of like being mean on IDK, but I don't know. I think he's been beating in situations where he doesn't have to. They've been kind of wasted like both times. I think it kind of like costs them because now they don't have beat for like the next engage on like for like their Reaper ult and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know. It definitely makes a difference having a beat for like a Reaper ult than having no beat when you didn't need to use it. But yeah, so going to the next fight, they have their bongos still. They're going to look to bongo Reaper ult, and same with the US is looking to try and maximize their bongo Reaper. So Rockets will get his Cole. They'll probably look to do a Cole engage, or Rockets will use Cole to kill their bongos. But whichever team gets the bongo Reaper off first will win. So let's see we can see which ones get the engage with like the shield. I guess there's down first. So Reaper's coming from the top. There's the Cole. There's the bongos. And there we go. Really good bongo placement. So the reason why you're doing what Super does here is the reason why he pushes forward like this and uses the bongo, because the Reaper is going to jump down and get the bongo, right? And then so your bongo doesn't go through shields, so it gets stopped. So he has to put the bongos in a spot where their whole enemy team is, where Reaper's going to be ulting, so then Reaper gets his ultimate. So we'll do like whatever, third person. So we know Super's going to go down, he puts the bongos, and then Reaper's going from the top, so then Reaper has the beam for like the whole entire amount of time. If they try and focus like their bongo down or whatever, then the Reaper gets the even more value. So that was really good, bongo placement and engagement by US, and then South Korea didn't have their beat, so there's no way they live through the bongo Reaper. Even if their bongo Reaper comes out, Corey still has an advantage because he has the beat shield. So yeah, I think the over ultimate with the not having beat there by South Korea really hurt him on this next fight, because then the US just had a way bigger ult advantage and they executed it a lot better than South Korea did. I found some Risses just put a shield in front of themselves and I'll move forward the whole game. Yeah, that's why there's like different, when you're trying to do engages with Orisa, usually you want to use your Sig shield to close distance, and then you use your Orisa's shield to like push past or even meet them on their shield. If you just put your shield in the back the whole time, then you're going nowhere, and it's not very good. That's how you lose playing the Orisas. Here's the dude. Watch. I guess we can watch Corey, dude. What's number is Corey? So US is going for Sim Bastion, and South Korea is on the Doom Reaper. So they're gonna want to have to teleport to point here, but US actually does something pretty smart, because a lot of the teams always teleport through the middle, right? So since everybody's used to everybody just teleporting up through the top middle, it opens up your team to get shot from every direction, right? They can go from left, they can go from right, they can go from middle. And then you just drop, and then you get all the damage in that focus one area. So this is actually a really smart TP spot by Corey. You go out a little bit more, but you get the TP on the left. And what this allows you to do is your team can bunker up now on one side with shields. So now they can go to point, have their shield set up in the right spot, and then it's like you looking down at everybody grouped instead of you split on point with no shields getting shot from every direction. So this is actually a super fucking big brain play by US here, because as you can see, they're set up now in a corner instead of and they have their wherever they're fielding stuff around the corner as well. So now they're exactly where they want to be. They're just in a corner bunkered up on point. So they have the Bastion. Sim is just like a million beam, and they can just do whatever they want. So dodge play was just really perfect by them. All right. So let's see. They're gonna go through top here with Bastion. Looks like they need to try and build up their ultimates. Kind of taking this a little too slow. He doesn't like super knows what he wants to do here. Trap key knockdown, rip. Oh, that was a good halt. That was a huge halt by Mono there. Yeah, I think what would have been better for them to do is, because it looks like they were kind of like, I guess they were kind of like, they didn't know what they want to do, because like they're going up top here, and then they're gonna drop, and then Super's kind of like looking around. So you can tell that right now they're confused on what they want to try and call. They're like, oh, let's go like bottom left. Oh no, let's like, go top right and get set up. So you can see that there's like confusion, because just by the way that he's looking with his camera. But I think instead of going bottom left into the Reaper and the Mei, since they had 30 seconds, I think it would have been better for them to go top right. They can force them out with the Bastion. They're getting close to their ultimates, right? So they want to try and farm as much ultimates as possible, and then they drop to point at the last second. I think going bottom left sets them up and plays into South Korea's hand, because since it's on low ground, they can get the wall, they can get onto him as fast as possible, and they don't have to waste any cooldowns to get there. So going top right, the Reaper has to use Wraith, they have to use Maywall. Like it's just so much safer top right, and you have the Bastion to do damage. So I think this was like a tiny misplay by them by going bottom left, when they could have just went top right and maybe had this be a better change. If they got Mei, they win that, true. But I still think it will still be safer, and they could have like closed all their ultimates a lot easier if they just went top right, because they had plenty of time. Not like they had a touch point. Wasn't even have that sleep on Corey, the fight would have been so different. That is also true, yeah. Corey was slept for like a year, and he wasn't able to get his ultimate fast enough. So Korea defended that really well. Yeah, they did. So now let's go to Symbol Heroes. Let's skip ahead. Nice. Ready for battle. All right, so US doing the same exact comp. They're doing the Bastion Mei. Well, they're going to be holding up through middle. They have pretty good, whatever, LOS here. I think they're holding, instead of holding top, like they're holding top left before, but then they're, since South Korea's been running the DPS comp, holding middle lets you have a lot easier sightlines on all the damage. So it actually is a lot safer to play middle against like double spam than it is playing top left. So I think that's why they're holding here now instead of top left, because they know South Korea was running the like a spam comp beforehand. So it was a good adjustment by US here to play the spot. Thanks for the follow, man. I'll donate 5 subs if we can get some sub games of Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2, man. If people still play that game, Left 4 Dead 2 is fun though. But man, I don't mind playing Left 4 Dead 2. The game's pretty fun. All right, so South Korea is trying to go bottom right. This is good by them. But that was a really good wall in engage. See, I don't like Corey here. Cause I remember I saw this one. Corey gets out of turret form and then he gets pulled here. Cause I remember this. I don't remember any of the other things, but I know he gets out of turret form here. I think he can just set up on. I think he just gets pulled. Yeah, so he's like here. I think he gets up, out, and then he gets pulled off. Yeah, I know he's trying to get an angle, I guess, onto them, but I mean, it's a good halt by Mono, but you just have to know that every Arista player, whenever you're up top, they're looking for those pulls. It's like, I think like as a Bastion, I think they just have to kind of just like set up in turret form and hope for the best, you know, because you're always going to get pulled 100% every time. Like Bastion's running around in like sentry form, they're just sitting ducks waiting to get pulled, and when you're playing above somebody like that, the chance of you getting pulled are like 99%. Did he get pulled? Yeah, Mono pulled him off high ground. So it was a good pull by Mono, but also bad positioning, I think, by Corey. He could have just stayed in turret form and been okay. So this is a good spot by Super. You know that they use their window right above, so he has to get under them, and they want to try and get the hard engage on top of them here. So that was a really good engage by Super there. And there we go, they stopped the point. We can watch the last fight from third person POV. There we go. And see everything. But since South Korea, so they have their window, they're going to use the top left. And then I think Choi is trying to go on flanks, like kind of like hurt them. Because you can see like there's just like 2 people are still up top, and then they just, US does a really good job on capitalizing on the people that are cut out from the team, right? Right now, the South Korea is like what, 4 bottom, 2 up top, and then US is like all bottom left with rockets in the back healing. So US did a really good job on capitalizing on the people that were like under. If Choi wanted to play here, I think they should have rotated instead of playing, because like they just died around here, right? If they want to help Carpe out, instead of playing under here, they literally have to rotate and play on this side, so it's an LOS of Carpe. They played under where Carpe can't really see shit like this, so they kind of like shot themselves in the foot by, if they want to flank, at least play like here. You can still have this cover or whatever, but you're at least letting Carpe do his thing and actually be able to get kills there.